Hey guys, it's us, the Survival Kids, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Rocky Mountains. How big are the Rocky Mountains and their location? The Rocky Mountain region is located from the top of Alaska all the way to Mexico. The mountains are considered a continental divide between the Pacific and Atlantic watersheds. The most obvious landform in the Rocky Mountains are the mountains themselves. The highest peak in Canada that is in the Rocky Mountains is Mount Robinson. It is 3,594 meters tall. The Rocky Mountains are covered in trees, but the more you go up the mountains, the less trees and the more snow. It can be the middle of summer, August, when there would be random midsummer snowfalls, but this is not the case in most of the Rocky Mountains. This is the case down in the USA around Yellowstone National Park and high elevated places. Because of the early snow, bears have to adapt to the snow, and they're going to have to live in the snow for a little longer because it comes early. How old are the Rocky Mountains? The Rocky Mountains primarily formed in the Lamera Organa, a mountain building period that occurred around 80 to 55 million years ago. While this uplift created the modern range, there is still metamorphic rock inside of the Rocky Mountains that dates back to 1.7 billion years old. But they are still considered young compared to the Appalachian Mountain. Climate. The climate in the Rocky Mountains depends on where you are and the season, because it could be the middle of the winter and on a high peak it would be colder, but if it's the middle of the summer and you are right beside a hot spring, it'll be a lot hotter. In some parts of the Rocky Mountains where would be 7-foot trees, and in the winter they look like 2-foot trees because the tops are the only thing not covered in snow. The climate in the Rocky Mountain region can affect a lot of animals like otters, because when it gets too cold, their home freezes and they left outside for animals to eat. The wildlife. Unlike human, old bighorn male sheeps that have a double layered skull, so when those big horns smash at over 20 miles per hour, it won't shatter their skull. There is no knockback because their 250-pound bodies keep them back. The first snow triggers an autumn rut, which makes bighorn sheep fight for males and dominance. A wolf might have to rely on squirrel for food, but a wolf needs at least 10 squirrels to get by a day. An average caribou herd can hold up to 120,000 crewmates, and babies are often born on the trip and have to stay close to the herd if they want to survive. Caribou move around the clock to wherever the grass is green. In mating season, if a male bear wants to mate with a female bear that already has babies, the male will have to kill the babies, and if a male is hungry, he'll snatch a baby right from the baby's mother. But that is very hard, as a mother will defend her babies with her life. If a mother bear has two cubs, by the end of the harsh winter, there most likely will only be one. Bears will make a huge trip to a place, a spawning area for trout, because hundreds of thousands of trout will go to the same place they were born to complete the life cycle, which is perfect for bears because the trout are and their eggs are very nutritious. In the late winter to early spring, right after hibernation for bears, they are smart. A bear will follow a pack of wolves. The wolves will kill and eat and leave the carcass. The bears will take over after the wolves have left the carcass. A wolf will kill an elk, but they need to be careful because one kick can break a wolf's skull. So wolves target babies or injured elk.